Alright, well, welcome to another adventure, and this time we're going to be hiking the North Trail scenic route. So I just got done hiking another section of the Appalachian Trail, just a 2.5 mile section. Only 2.5 miles, but it was a lot of uphill, so it was kind of rough. But anyway, I'm now going to hike what's called the North Trail. Kind of makes a little loop off the Appalachian Trail and rejoins it further down. And along with that, there's something called the Devil's Pulpit, which is down here as well. And some of this is part of the Lehigh Gap Nature Center, if I get that correct. So I've been on a short section of the North Trail down further, but I haven't hiked the whole trail, and it's supposed to be pretty awesome. You know, a couple of videos ago I hiked the South Trail, which is down this section of the Appalachian Trail, and that was utterly epic, awesome, I thought. So we'll see what the North Trail has to offer. Hopefully it's pretty cool too. So let's quit yapping and let's get hiking. All right, nothing epic yet, but the trail is just taking us over the ridge of the mountain and to the north side. Should be very rocky and open and tons of views over here. And in a short amount of time, it just opens wide up. Looking out to the north there. The village of Palmerton is down that way. I'll talk more about that in a moment. The landscape up here is a little different than what we usually have here in Pennsylvania. I think I talked about that in one of my recent videos about the pollution from the zinc processing plants that used to be here. But you can see the damage even over there. All right. Let's see what else this trail has to offer. This is just the start of it. Yeah, just wide open views. It's not too colorful yet. It's still March. Don't see a whole lot of greenery out there except for like the pine trees. But still an epic view. And I do believe it gets rockier up there. Man, I know I keep showing you these views, but wow. Like over there is Palmerton, and over there is the other side of the Lehigh Gap. You can see the whole ridge line of the mountain. And there's a place down there called Red Hill. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. It's a popular landmark here in Palmerton, Red Hill. But wow, that's some epic views there. I know I keep saying that, but it is. Like I said earlier, I do want to take just a little bit of time to share with you why parts of this area look so barren. And I'll flip you around in a little moment and show you an area down there that's where one of the zinc processing plants was. And those processing plants create a lot of pollution here, a lot of sulfuric acid, killed the vegetation on this mountain. And once the vegetation's dead, there's a lot of soil erosion and yeah, a lot of heavy metals leached into the ground and stuff. And over time, the environment has recovered, but still has a little bit of a barren look. So let me flip you around here. If I remember correctly, one of the processing plants was right down there. I do see some heavy equipment moving dirt around in there. And the other plant is actually still out there in Palmerton. It still exists. It's not processing zinc anymore though. But you can see, I mean, there are pine trees growing here, some brush and stuff, but it's not your typical forest. Even down below you can see a lot of, looks like a lot of barren ground. So that's all from the pollution. There are a lot of pine trees along the trail here. Most of these are what you call Virginia pine. They have 2 needles per cluster. And they are what's known as a pioneer species. They often grow in these, reclaimed areas or burnt over areas. Like one of the first species to grow in an area that's been, cleared for different reasons. They can tolerate poor soil conditions and more adverse climate conditions. So that's why they grow well in places like this. I'm going to take a moment to share some more mail with you. Another package came in. I do enjoy sharing mail in the videos, and I hope you don't mind me doing so. But this package came from Jen, and she sent a bunch of handmade soap. This one is called Woodsman. She sent 4 bars. One was called Waterfall. I think one was Mango. The Woodsman is because of me. I'm the Woodsman. And she sent Mike from Out Naturing and JP Videos. She also sent them the same bars of soap. There's one called Waterfall that's named for Mike from Out Naturing because he loves his waterfalls. I think the Mango is supposed to be for JP, but this one's called Woodsman, and it smells amazing. Mike already used his Waterfall one. All 3 of us got the same 3, but Mike used his and he says it's amazing. It smells great. I wish you could smell it, but you can't. There's an ingredient list in here. I think the company that makes these is called Penfield Forge. But ingredients, yeah, it smells kind of cinnamony. Yeah, I don't see that in the ingredients. Anyway, it does say fragrance on the list for the ingredient list. So that's probably where that smells good. That smell is coming from. She also sent a nice little note here explaining what the different scents were and who they were for. So I appreciate that. She also sent this beautiful little painting. She painted that herself. That's beautiful. It's like a little old farmhouse scene. I love that. It's got the pine tree there, my favorite sound. Wind through the pine trees. So that's a really neat painting. So thank you, Jen, for the soap and the painting and all the kind words that you have for me there. It is appreciated. And as always, there's my mailing address is down below in the comments. And I appreciate all your gifts and all your kind comments, even just the comments down below as well. I know I don't always respond to everybody, but I appreciate your comments. And my Patreon supporters appreciate you as well. I appreciate everybody. I never expected to get so many views and subscribers on this channel. I'm just out here doing what I enjoy doing, and anyway, I appreciate you all. Thank you. Yeah, so this trail just brings you just one continuous view after another. Whoops. I trip over these little rocks on the trail here. Yeah, I mean, the view is pretty awesome. Some of the scenery isn't so much maybe, but out there's Palmerton. Really, you're really exposed up here. Pretty cool. We should be hooking up soon with the trail that takes you down to the Devil's Pulpit. I think that might be coming up here soon. Hoping that trail's still open. Yeah, see, check out this landscape up here. Just as a look, it doesn't feel like Pennsylvania up here. You got a lot of these, some dead trees. Just a lot of grass is growing up here. Now, a lot of these grasses were planted up here to try and help this area recover, because you don't want to have just bare soil, like I said, where the soil washes away. So the grass was an effort to help revitalize this area up here. Like I said, from all the damage done by the pollution, you can see all the way off in a distance, it's just this kind of interesting landscape. A lot of trees over there, but a lot of those trees are kind of dead. Yeah, the trail has brought us into that forested section, but even in here, like I said, a lot of the trees are just not doing so well. See a lot of just dead snags. So there's a number of the other trees are not totally dead, but getting there. So I met another YouTuber out here. He's going to tell you his channel.
Albano Balili. I'll probably be changing the name, but that's ALBANOBALILI.
So you can check him out. He doesn't have too many subs, he said, but you can. Well, how many videos? You said one.
Like two.
Like two videos. Up. Yeah, but he's starting up, and it is hard to start up. But if you want to check out what he's got, go ahead. It's always cool to find. I saw his camera. Where is it?
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, I saw the camera. I saw the external mic, the little fluffy thing, and I thought, hey, I bet that's a YouTuber. So he was. Anyway, check him out if you wanna. Give him some support.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So the North Trail continues down, but I've come over to this Orange Blaze Trail, and I think this may take us to the Devil's Pulpit. I think. Get a little worn out, but I think we might try to make it there. And you can check out that guy's channel. I don't know what their channel is about, but I just kind of met them there. Kind of cool to meet other YouTubers. So I'm not sure if it's something my viewers will like or not, but it doesn't hurt to check them out. All right, so I'm not sure about this Orange Trail. Looks like it was down this way. All right, we'll figure things out. All right, well, not too long after that last clip, I kind of gave up on finding the trail that goes down to the Devil's Pulpit for a number of different reasons. A lot of trails up there weren't labeled, and I had been up here 2 years ago, so I kind of forgot things. I have a map, I should have brought it, but anyway. But I know to get down to the Devil's Pulpit, you had to go down pretty far, then I had to come back up again, and to be honest, I didn't really feel like doing that anymore. Did a lot of hiking today, did a lot of hiking yesterday, and I'm kind of wore out a little bit. Like I said in my previous video, I'm not necessarily out of shape, but I'm not a spring chicken anymore. Kind of get tired of going up and down. Anyway, but I was running out of water too, but I stopped by a nice little spring here along the trail, and I'm kind of filled up with nice cold water and kind of eating my peanut butter sandwich here. So anyway, I had a great time regardless. So anyway, I'm gonna say bye to you here. As always, thanks for coming along on these adventures with me. You can get mad at me for not going to the Devil's Pulpit. I might do that some other time. All right, I got a little ways to go down the Appalachian. The North Trail hooks back up with the AT, and then I'll make my way back on down. I gotta cross the Lehigh River and get back to where I parked. Anyway, I'll see you around.